Galveston. Now we gotta find us some place to eat. My daughter wants to do Joe's Crab Shack.
Yes, boudin balls.
They got boudin balls.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Joe's Crab Shack, y'all. This is the seawall. That is the Gulf of Mexico. That's Pareto Beach. Ain't nobody on the beach. It's only 6 o'clock. This is what you call the seawall. If y'all ever hear about when the hurricane's coming into Galveston, this is usually where it hits. And that wall is about 13 feet high over there. The Corps of Engineers built the wall because in the turn of the century, in the 1900s, early 1900s, the storm that hit, that's Beano's, that's where I normally eat. The storm that hit at the turn of the century where some 6,000 people lost their lives, my great-great-great-grandmother was a survivor of that hurricane that hit Galveston in the early 1900s, about 1900, maybe 1880 something. There's a statue down here on the wall. So had she not been a survivor, none of us in this car would be here. Yeah, she came in on a ship as a slave from Virginia. Can't remember her name. And she was married to a white guy, probably by force, as he was a congressman, but he didn't give her his last name. All that stuff is at home in my books. But right now we're gonna look for, oh, there's some people on the beach, not that many. This is just a portion of the beach. Because the sun is already hiding behind the clouds, we're just gonna eat and probably walk the wall instead of setting up out in the dirt. What was that? This child done fell asleep again. I'm gonna take her to Burger King. She is knocked out. Miller's Seawall Grill. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of seafoods up and down the wall. I think the wall is like 2 or 3. That's Pleasure Pier right there. Like a little carnival out in the Gulf. And this is the same Gulf. I don't know if y'all saw it on the news a couple weeks ago, where the guy drove into the Gulf trying to get away from the police. They just sat back and waited, wanted to know where he thought he was going to swim to, because the police was all at the wall and him and his car was in the Gulf, and he was going to try to swim to where? So they just sat there and waited till he got tired, and then they went in there and pulled him out and took him to jail. He had killed a cop here in Houston about 2 weeks ago now. Beach Central Hotel Galvez. Yeah, so he going down for capital murder. And you can rent a chair, an umbrella, or whatnot. So we're looking for Joe's Crab Shack. They have a trolley down here. You can take a duck riding tour, the dolphin tour if you want to see the dolphins. There's some other stuff. It's a lot to do down here. I'm normally not on this end of the beach. I'm normally way down there on the west end, where there's hardly no people. I don't see Joe's Crab Shack. Chick-fil-A here is new. You see how they build it up. They have the trolley rails, fishtails. So there's quite a bit of cars on this part of it. And those people are probably over there at Pleasure Pier with the carnival rides. I've never been up there, but I have been out on the jetties. I don't know if you can, well, you can't see it. I got the thing in the way. But I have been out on the jetties. That's a jetty right there. There's a lot of people out there in the water. Last year my pastor came down here and baptized some people. We had quite a big number of baptisms in the Gulf. But right now I'm gonna try to find Joe's Crab Shack. One thing I know is over on the right hand side, It's been so long. I thought they had shut them all down, but because she out. We have found Joe's Crab Shack. I don't think there's no outdoor eating, which
Here is.
they got outdoor eating. We might. Cam likes to throw her food, so I'm not fighting. And look, they sitting there waiting. They just waiting. They waiting on Cam to go in there. So when she start throwing food, they can attack us. So we'll continue this on the inside. She fell back asleep. Mickey Mouse went off.
Where's your purse? This?
Yeah.
Cam.
So we're gonna go in here and try some seafood. See how much she can throw out of her plate. Okay, now it's been a long time since I ate Joe's Crab Shack. I'm talking about maybe 10 years. Cam is over there looking at the water. So it looks blue from here, but it ain't blue. It just looks that way. It's giving off an illusion of being blue. Look at her. She just trying to eat, and wouldn't get in the chair. So sophisticated.
Oh, you're in the hair pulling phase now, huh?
Shrimp and seafood ensemble. What is that? Okay, is that salmon? Flounder. Ooh, they got stuffed flounder. It all looks so good. So I know what I'm gonna get, the flounder. We'll be back when the food comes out. Okay, got me some stuffed flounder and some corn. She have corn, rice, fish, and some shrimp. I don't know what my daughter got, but it all looks good. Then we got a piece of bread. And so we being ready to munch down, so Camden already started. So until next time, flies everywhere. And now the birds have shown up. Till next time, y'all be blessed from Galveston.